What's up, everybody? The Guardian here, and it is middle of the week. First day after launch, more or less, of Call of Duty Ghost. I'm going to try and upload this gameplay tonight, try and record it right now. This is my first game playing Call of Duty Ghost, first experience. Obviously, I'm recording this, not obviously, but I'm recording this after the fact. I do pretty well in this game, but I'll do my best to kind of tell you what I think about the game, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. Tell you what I'm looking forward to and what I'm concerned about. As you guys already saw there, you will see the leaderboards. I'm not a fan of the way that Infinity Ward does their leaderboards. It's pretty much based on score in search. It's based on your score, which is more or less based on how much you play. Score per minute is a decent way to rank a player in search. I think it's better than just overall score, but whatever. First of all, you'll notice this 15-second countdown. It gets old between every round. 15 seconds is quite a bit. But anyways, first time on this map, Octane. I only know it because I see it in the title. I wrote it down. Otherwise, obviously, I haven't played near enough to understand the maps or remember them. I was just trying to get pushed up close. Woo, some bad shots with that. Take some cover, come back into it. I was just trying to get pushed up close and then kind of into a spot, and I realized, well, I'm kind of out in the open, and then I saw a guy. So what do we got here? Whoa, two guys. Look how lucky I got. And then here you go, snipers. I don't know. I just didn't expect to have quick scopers already, but they are in the game. You'll see later on we got quite a few snipers in this lobby, which might be why I do so well. It's just frustrating to go down to one of these snipers. This guy using... That thing sounds like an LMG. It's beastie. Anyways, I really like the idea of search and rescue. The fact that you can't just sit in a corner or sit in your spawn and knock people off, and, until you've eliminated the whole team. You got to go out there and more or less, confirm your kills is pretty nice. I like the fact that you can rescue a teammate. You all know that me and callyadaddy play almost all the time together, so I like the idea that I could possibly rescue him or he could rescue me. Speaking of him, he did not get the game. He had no idea it even came out. Dude is in full-blown deer hunting mode at the moment. But I let him know the game is out. We'll see if he picks it up. There is way too much stuff to talk about in this roughly 10 minutes that I have you all. But Xbox One, PS4, which one am I going to get? Am I going to play one? Am I poor? What's going to happen? I'm going to buy both. And to be honest, I'm probably going to sell both right away. Hopefully make a decent profit to cover the cost of one of them afterwards. I'll wait until they become easily available, probably. Or I might just keep an eye out online. There's places where you can tell where they come in stock. Anyways, I'm probably going to sell them both out of the gate just to make some money. Main reason is I really don't know which one I want yet. And I was certainly going to go with Xbox. But I don't know. I've heard some pretty shady stuff about those guys, and I'm willing to jump the ship and go over to PS4 if that's what it takes. And at the moment, I really didn't want to have to buy Call of Duty Ghost twice. Look at me fail right here. Unbelievable. Knife fail. I thought I had that knife, but I guess not. Look at him. He goes for a knife. Okay, sure. That's believable. Anyways, I should have reloaded. That was my own bad. I don't think you noticed it in this game, but I was playing another game like one or two after this, and there was a guy on the other team that was just needed to be muted. He was just annoying and loud, and his speakers were up so loud that I could hear everything coming through his TV. And for the life of me, I could not figure out how, when you're in game, to mute a single player. Now you can bring up muting. You can mute the whole other team or everyone except party or except friends or something. Like, sure, that's great, but sometimes, I'd like to hear the other people on my team, and they might not be in the party with me. Oh, here you go. There you go. Trick shotters. Anyways, muting, I think they need to fix that. I do love the fact that the scoreboard's off to the right. It's going to take me a while to get used to it, but it's out of the way of the main screen. It's great for recording, but even in-game, there's been plenty of games rounds. Well, I'll leave that up like towards the end of the map so I can count how many people are up, how many people are down, stuff like that. And then it's still going to take a while to get used to, but you can see whose tags need to be rescued and stuff like that. I think they're yellow whenever they're dead, but their tags are still sitting out there somewhere. Anyway, so that's nice. But I could have cut these out, cut out the kill cams and this and that and all that, but look out for this dog. These dogs are beasts. You've probably seen it already, but the dogs will take more bullets than a human, and they just one-shot you. They just come up and touch you, and you're dead. So if you see a dog, put some bullets in it, and you better be backing up probably. Still waiting on this 15-second countdown every round. I really hope they tweak some of this stuff, because 15 seconds between each round is a waste of my life. You're losing a minute of game time every night just to waiting on this. I mean, it could be 5 seconds easy. And the way that you lose a minute is you're going to play at least 4 rounds, 15 seconds per round, 60 seconds. There you go. Anyways, look at me play super cautious here. Oh, one thing I love in this game, I'm doing it right now, is listen for footsteps and other sounds, but footsteps is the main one. And as soon as I can unlock Ninja, it's gonna be on. Hopefully, it'll lessen the sound of your own teammate. I think at this point, I just realized I've got a UAV, a SATCOM, sometime around here. I'm like, oh, SATCOM. Anyways, it's here when I notice, because I'm like, ammo crate. What is that? Should I use this SATCOM? Anyways, I haven't figured out how these worked. I was like, what is this? I thought it would give me a regular UAV. I could read up somewhere, but I just haven't. I've been busy and preferred just to get in game and play. I don't like the fact that you can't switch to... on this class, I don't have a secondary because I didn't want to waste the extra class points on it. I just wanted to go use them for perks or extra slots or who knows what. But I don't like the fact that you can't switch to a secondary, switch to a knife or a pistol. Obviously, I know I gave away my pistol, but at least let me put my primary down so I can run faster. I would like that at the start, but you can't. Ooh, field orders. These things are fun. In Search, it's a little tricky. I don't think I even noticed in this game that I had it. But in other game types, I'm just going to let you all know I went ahead and called in a KED strike. It's a 25 kill streak. And no, I did not get 25 kills on my own. I was doing field orders, picking up this briefcase, and you do what it tells you. Sometimes it's like get 2 crouched kills or 1 prone kill, or who knows what. Pick up an enemy weapon and get 2 kills, something like that. And then they give you just hands you a care package. So I got a KED strike care package. It was nice. But back to listening for footsteps. I think they've done something really well in this game, and that would be the sound of the footsteps. I really appreciate that. I've got a headset, so I could see why other people wouldn't. But at this point in this round, I'm really wanting to win. I'm wanting to keep my nice streak going that I've got, and there's no reason for me to rush out there. Good old-fashioned Search 101. If they have to plant, you make them plant. You don't go out there and run around and die. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Oh, in Black Ops 2, I played almost exclusively with callyadaddy. I may have played 3 or 4 times, like 3 or 4 evenings without him. And a total of, I don't know, 3 or 4 evenings without him is not very many considering we played for a year. And in Black Ops 2, I've played less than 20 games of anything other than Search. Pretty much all of my games have been Search or something, been Search. And I've got less than 20 in, team deathmatch, domination, and kill confirmed, whatever. So, that was kind of fun. I had pretty good stats doing it, almost. Actually, in Search, I've got a 2 KD, and my overall KD is like 196 or 197, so I was relatively proud of that, and I don't remember what the win-loss is, but it's pretty good, too. It's above 2, I'm pretty sure. Either way, that was fun and all, but I pretty much, at that point, couldn't play with other people that I knew. I wouldn't get on. I mean, it was probably good that I didn't waste my whole life away playing random games with random people just waiting for callyadaddy. But since he's not getting on yet, hasn't bought the game yet, I've decided that, you know what, who cares? I'm going to go out there and have just lots of fun this year. Not worry about stats, not worry about any of that. I'm just going to play whatever game types come to mind, whatever I feel like. You know what? And I'll let each game I play speak for itself. If some kid wants to talk trash because I've got a 1 KD or a 1.5 KD or whatever win-loss, I'll just be like, you know what? You want to play best of 3, best of 5? Let's do it. And they won't. And to be honest, I'll probably just mute a bunch of people because that's much easier, generally. But that's my first game of Search right there. Search and Rescue, 12-2. Obviously, I'll try and bring you guys games throughout the weeks. You never know. This game, I'm concerned that it's going to be campy and people are always going to be running teams. and stuff like that. And by camping, I mean waiting in corners for you. And then when you run in there, you're dead, and they pick up your tags. But we'll see, and we'll see you guys next week.